Hey, welcome back to another Kali follow along training session. Today we're working with Espada y Daga. Let's get warmed up real quick with some cruzada thrusts. Like our previous follow along sessions, this is going to be 10 rounds, 1 minute per round with a 10-second rest in between of rounds. I'm putting all of these follow along sessions into a playlist so that it's easy to come back and replay these sessions anytime. All right, I'm gonna do a little camera adjustment here and then we'll hit go on the gym boss and let's start off with round one. All right, round one is the first drill out of the Open Daga series. We're going to strike an angle 1 and an angle 2, and then the left hand jab with the dagger. Once you fire that jab out, just make sure that it returns back to the plexus, which is position 1 for the left hand. On all these rounds today, we're not worrying about any specific footwork, but do try to move around, at least changing directions, moving back and forth, side to side, and just experimenting with a little bit of footwork. Start nice and slow with all of these rounds, all these different movement patterns, and once you get them down, then gradually work on inserting a little bit more intention in your strikes, in your movements. All right, that completes round one. We'll take 10 seconds and then get right into round number 2. For this round, we're working on our fluid attacks, the diagonal strikes on the Espada, our angles 1, 2, 3, and 4. The passing of the Daga on the left hand, and then the high jab and low jab on the Daga. There's 7 movements total in this one. So we have the angle 1, pass the Daga, nice and high, should be going over the top of the head there. That's going to help to get the angle 2 out more on a correct alignment, which remember should be going right across the bridge of your eyes, bridge of your nose, and then you fire that high jab right to the eyes. Then that sets it up. We're in the low position on the Espada, strike a fluid 3 and a fluid 4, and then finish it up with a low jab to the low line or groin. Dang, that was a lot of instruction on that one. Good thing we are finishing up this round right about now. So take that 10 seconds. Good news is we're going to be doing the exact same thing on round 3, except for we're going to be adding a high jab at the end. Check this out. Here's a low jab, then the high jab. The important thing here is that once you fire that low jab, be sure to return the left hand back to the plexus before you fire out the high jab. So get that thumb to touch your plexus between the low jab and the high jab. Man, as I'm re-watching this, it's kind of crazy. I'm trying to keep my movement at a slow pace for the video, so that way you can follow along a little bit easier. And this actually feels really slow for me. It may appear fast for you if you're new to this. Just remember, I've been doing these drills for a really long time. Good news is you can repeat these sessions anytime. Get more reps in, get more rounds in. All right, let's take this 10-second break. This next round, we're gonna slow it down a little bit and work on some 4 walls. We've got the 2 high line 4 walls, the 2 mid line, and then the 2 low line. On the forehand 4 walls, notice how the Daga goes over on top of the Espada hand, and then on the outside 4 walls, the Daga is next to and outside of the Espada hand. The high line and mid line 4 walls, the tip of the Espada and the Daga are up, and then the low line 4 walls, the tip of the weapons are pointed down. Try out these side steps. Let's put a little bit of intention in the specifics of the footwork here on these 4 walls. If you're unfamiliar with the term four walls, these are counter strikes. They're not really blocks because we're not passively blocking the opponent's attack, but we would be attacking the opponent's attack. Alrighty, let's get this 10-second rest in real quick. Round number 5. This one is a fun one. This is actually the first form out of the Espada Daga Sigitus set from Pikiti Tertia. It's 1 out of 12 forms in Sigitus. This one begins in the backhand position in the Sigitus chamber across the humerus of the left arm. We pop that backhand horizontal jab, turn the weapon to a takedown vertical strike. Then we go into an upper vertical strike and then finish it off with another horizontal backhand jab. Now, the real reason I put this one into today's session is notice the left hand action. The left hand in this form is actually going through all 3 of the primary left hand positions. Position 1 is at the plexus, number 2 is at the left hip, and then number 3 is at the crown of the head. We are halfway done with this session. How are you feeling? Espada Daga, man, it is no joke. Round 6. This is the circular 2 right there. This one begins with a fluid angle 3, then you hit the broken 4, and then you're going to do a circular 2, pass the dagger through, and then finish it up with a fluid angle 2. That puts us right back into the position to start the drill all over again with that angle 3. Once you start to get this one down, you may notice that it's got a nice fluid kind of smoothness to the flow of this striking pattern. If I didn't have the good old gym boss set, I may end up doing this round for like 10-15 minutes. I really love working the circular 2 on Espada Daga. I just love the feel of the movements of this striking pattern. For round 7, we're going to be combining some of the movements from previous rounds into one drill. We start off with 3 strikes on the X, move right into the Sigitus, and then finish it up with the circular 2. I know you can get this one, so just go slow, take your time with it. Hey, let me know down in the comments, where are you training with me from? I am here in the United States, in the deep south of Georgia. What country are you training from? What state are you training from? And I do hope that you're not just watching me sitting on the couch eating chips or eating pizza or something, and you're actually up with a stick and a training dagger in hand doing these rounds with me. This is what Kali's all about, man. Just training, learning the movements, and being thankful for this 10-second break. For this next round, we're actually going to be doing pretty much the same thing, except for the first 3 strikes are going to be upward on the figure 8. We're going to do an angle 3, angle 4, angle 3 again, and then right into the Sigitus, and finishing it up with that circular 2 once again. Espada Daga is actually considered one of the advanced areas of Kali. But even if you're a beginner, you can still learn these movements. I believe in you. I think you got this. You got it. Really, what makes an area of Kali advanced is not the actual movements, but rather the application in the free flow, in the sparring at real speed and timing. But you know, you got to start somewhere if you want to gain the skills of Kali. And these sessions like this are a great place to begin your Espada Daga training. Alrighty, that finishes round 8. We got 2 more rounds to go to complete this session. You still with me? We're going to work some advanced movements on round number 9, which is the pretty much the same drill that we've been doing the last 2 rounds, except for we're going to add in the Fuete 1, Fuete 2, and another Fuete number 1, and then we're back into the Sigitus, and then following up with the circular 2. So Fuete is 2 strikes for 1 beat. We strike with the top edge or back of the blade, and then the wrist turns over and we strike with the main edge. Yep, I know, I'm using a stick here, so you just got to imagine a bolo in my right hand, and then that makes sense with the edges. Man, watching this session to do the voiceover, I did not make this follow along easy for you, but then again, it is Espada Daga. This is advanced, so you just gotta come back, repeat this session, get those reps in. Let's get this last 10 seconds in before the big round 1-0. Last round, we got our carenza, just the free flow, working in all 9 of the previous drills, maybe any other skills that you know from any previous training. It's all about trying to keep the mind as clear as we can. We're not cluttering it with thinking, and just move through the freedom of the expression of your body and the movement of the weapons. Remember, there's really no wrong way to work carenza. So even if you just want to isolate 2 or 3 of the drills that we worked on in this session today, that's perfectly fine. That's a great place to begin your flow, actually, especially on Espada Daga. And carenza, it's not about speed. You don't have to go fast. You can take it real nice and slow and focus on smoothness and fluidity in your movements. All right, my friend, that is the session. We'll take these last 10 seconds and end it out with some breaths. I want to thank you for joining me today and getting some Kali training in. If you want to dive deeper into this practice, then consider joining me inside of my new Kali Center school and community over at school.com. I have a link in the description below this video. Hit that link, check it out, and see if it's something that you'd be interested in doing. Hit the thumbs up button on this video for completing this training session with me. Be sure you're subscribed to Kali Center here on YouTube if you haven't done so already, and then I'll catch you back here next time.